So now that you have the basics of your shop and the shop manager, we're going to look at best practices to actually get visitors and make sales to your shop. So there are three ways you can brand your Etsy shop. You can add your shop title, and we talked a little bit about titling earlier. You can upload an icon and create a banner. And so both of those are more visual and graphic. So for your Etsy title here, you can see here their shop name is Purple Nest Creations. This is an example. And the shop title is a description that is keyword based. So this here is very valuable real estate, this right underneath the title, the description. So printable early learning activities. So that's definitely something you want to be thinking about with your description, is it really needs to be keyword based so people know exactly what you're selling in your shop. So it could be, fun and funny mugs and t-shirts, or, apparel and gifts for cat lovers, or planners and workbooks for busy moms. You just really want to make sure that you're hitting that target audience with your keywords, with your shop description. And this is also important because this is displayed in search engines, and you really want to make sure that people, who are looking for that, they're going to be able to know that your shop is available for what they're looking for. So your shop title is not the same as your shop name. So your shop title might contain keywords that describe what you do, like we talked about. And your shop title is not the place to get creative with spelling. So like mugs or something like that, instead of mugs with an S, or, moms with a Z. So that should contain what you do with the proper spelling. And you can use up to 55 characters for your shop title, though most search engines only display 45. So this is the shop title as we talked about here. And then, so we got the name of the store, the shop title, and then here is the store icon. So you would have your store's logo there. And that should fit your brand. So if you're selling funny shirts, your shop icon should reflect that. And you want to choose fonts and colors that appeal to the audience. And that's actually, something you could probably do yourself, or you could get done on Fiverr. It doesn't have to be something that you have to put a lot of time and money into, but you do want to be keeping this type of thing in mind when you're putting together your shop. And it's also the place for your logo, not your personal picture. So it's going to appear on social media, and, it's going to be basically part of your overall shop brand. So in terms of your icon, it also needs to be something that looks good when it's small, so you don't want to have anything too busy or too complicated. And again, what you can do is find or look for similar shops on Etsy that might be selling things that you're selling or similar things, and look at the ones that are doing well and take a look at what they're doing for their icons. And then the third part here with branding is creating your Etsy shop banner. So you can see that they have here Purple Nest Kids Creation, and it's displayed at the top of your Etsy shop. And it should match your shop icon, so you probably want to get those created together, and that just really helps create a consistent brand. They come in two sizes, large and small, and so you can pick which ones you prefer. So the smaller size can be useful if you want to give more real estate to your actual products. If you don't have a lot of products, you can use a bigger one, so you might want to get both of them done at the same time so you can switch them out. So you can make your shop look full by adding a big banner. So don't make your banner look exactly like your shop icon. You want to create a difference between the two, but they should be similar. So think sisters, not twins. And they can also be useful when you have a sale or special discount. You can use them to advertise that. So you might want to create your own banner, or some examples, like a base one that you have maybe in a photo editing program like Canva, and that way you can go back in and make changes if you want to add sale banners, ribbons to them, and things like that. And you can also show how your products are used in your banner as well. So if you sell t-shirts, you can have some photos of people wearing t-shirts, just to sort of show exactly what people are doing with your products. So you can make these in any program or get somebody to do them. And as I mentioned, Canva is good because they actually already have templates for shop icons and shop banners. And it's free, so you can go in and just create a shop icon and a banner quickly and easily. So now we're going to be sharing how to add your icon and your banner in Etsy so you can see exactly how to do this.